guys, and welcome to Butrint National Park here in the very southernmost part of Albania. Now this place is really cool. This place is basically the leftover of an ancient Greek, ancient tribe, and most specifically ancient Roman settlement that was right here. We have the island of Corfu right across the stretch there, and this was back in the day a very strategic part of land to control. Now, if I'm honest with you, I wasn't planning on coming here. I had to change my travel plans a bit and I was going to be leaving Albania sooner, but I've decided to stay a bit longer, so here I am. Let's go. Hello. Let's go explore. This is a weird sensation. I'm the only one around. It's really eerie walking through all these ruins, walking around and seeing old Roman, Venetian, Greek things. This would normally be buzzing with tourists. This has to be one of Albania's most popular tourist destinations. The beach resort town of Samil and Saranda also are just a little bit up the road, about an hour, maybe 45 minutes up the road to Saranda. It would normally be full of tourists, but now, mid-pandemic, middle of winter, there's no one else around. This is an old Venetian fortress, and actually the castle that's behind me here, that was also built around the same time by the Venetians. It has been raining non-stop lately, and you can even see over here the little path is like flooded over. So sorry Romans, sorry ancient Albanian tribes, I'm walking on your ruins a little bit. All of this behind us here is an old baptistery, and it's from the Byzantine times. Unfortunately, the mosaic is covered up. There's a little example behind us which explains what it used to look like, and I have a feeling that under all of these sticks and rocks and water that the tiles might still be there, but I guess due to Corona there just hasn't been tourism, they haven't been looking after the site, and it's a bit of a shame that we can't see that. But I mean, the pillars, the old walls, even the setting, the oak trees, wow, it's absolutely beautiful. It is freaking huge.
That's what she said.
I mean, it doesn't stop. Everywhere you turn, there's walls and walls and walls, columns, old fountains, towers, everything. I mean, get a load of this behind me. Wow. All of this is Roman construction. So when this was appointed as a Roman colony or part of the Roman Empire, they came through and they changed a whole lot of the old Greek infrastructure to make Roman buildings. This here is the remains of the old Roman Forum, kind of like the one in Rome, but not in Rome. You can see the amphitheater over here, which is just there. So that gives you an idea of just how big this place was. Once before there were buildings and people, schools, shops, everything. People all living here. Hundreds, thousands of people. And now it's just old abandoned ruins in the back of Albania. I read that when this place was abandoned, many hundreds of years ago, the nature just took over all of this area, and it was ridden with malaria and disease, and it was just an undesirable place to live for many years. It just seems like in every single part of this entire park, there are countless old ruins to see. It is absolutely incredible. We've made it up here to the top of the fortification, the top of the old ruins. There's a little bit of a view around, but it's kind of obstructed by the plants and the trees in the area. That island over in the back there, behind me here, that is the Greek island of Corfu. So that gives you some idea as to how important this area would have been back in the day. Controlling this area meant controlling the comings and goings across the strait here, and strategically it would have been incredibly important. Maybe you can see it, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but behind me there are some fantastic beaches. This part of Albania is similar to Greece, of course, similar to Croatia, similar to all the coast up along here, in that there are some fantastic beaches. That's where we're off to next, kinda, because I'm getting thirsty. Are you getting thirsty? I think it's time for a drink. We're now walking in the little seaside village of Samil, and my plan was to get a bit of food, get a nice cold beer and look at the beach, but everything is closed. There isn't a single person, well, there's a couple of people walking around, that would be a lie, but there's no tourists and there's barely anybody walking. There are a couple of cars on the road, but I mean, there's not many people out. If there's people out, they're just walking around doing odd jobs. There's no one going for a stroll, there's no one walking their dog. I think this place depends very heavily on tourism. I did say that Albania has some of the nicest beaches around, so let's at least have a look at the water. Hopefully the water's nice today. Get a load of that, wow. Beautiful beaches here. I wish the sun was out properly. Even though it's the middle of the winter, honestly, it's quite temperate and I would definitely go for a swim if I could, but I don't have a towel and it's probably gonna be cold in about an hour or so. Well guys, unfortunately, I didn't get to go for my little cold beer and everything as I had hoped, so I guess I gotta hop on the bus back to Saranda, but here's your evidence that here there are beautiful beaches in Albania. Please come in the summertime because it will be absolutely amazing. I mean, there's so many restaurants and bars and pubs and places to eat and drink here. I'm sure that in the middle of the summer this is one of the coolest and most fun places in Europe. So I gotta get out of here. Until next time, see you later. Bye bye.